is Saturday night. This is Venus Kalita welcoming you to my channel. If you're a viewer just passing through for the first time, why not stay and check us out? And I welcome you here to our little community. I have some super fantastic news, and I'm going to share it. And I'm going to share it in, I guess, a little bit of an unconventional way, because you may know this. You may know this, you may have seen, you may have heard, and it may be you, but without further ado, let me find it for you. And I want to share some really great news. So here we go. Let's take a look. Back over here. And let's see, here it is. Woo, we did it! 100 subscribers! Our goal has been met. This is a milestone for me as a new VTuber. This is Venus Kalita, and I want to thank all of my subscribers and returning viewers for all of your help in growing our community. 100th subscriber, I don't know who you are because your account is not public, but I want to thank you very much for joining our community, and I count you as one of my M-Souls. Thank you again, everybody, for sticking with me and supporting me, and I hope I continue to entertain you. Have a wonderful day, everyone. It happens sometime this afternoon. I'm so excited to see 100 subscribers. Thank you so much. Check out my channel, Venus Kalita, and welcome in. Thank you so much. Okay. Woo, we did it. 100 subscribers. Our goal has been met. So this is really great news. I am so excited. It took a couple of weeks. To get there. So we're still in the about 2.5 month-ish as a VTuber. I'm really excited about that. And to have 100 subscribers is a really great milestone for me. I know it's small potatoes compared to some of my favorite VTubers and ASMR artists out there, but you know what? I'm in the game and I'm sticking. And I'm in the process of getting ready to produce so many more new shows and a few new little snippets here and there. I'm trying out some new little promos, trying to make them a little longer, still trying to play with analytics, and still not figuring it out, but having a good time coming up with new looks as we go along. So here we are. In our channel analytics, I've got 100 subscribers, and I'm still growing. I still have most of my stats showing ups instead of downs, which is good. They're all modest ups, and our gamer nights are still getting lots of viewers after the fact. I'd say that's the most popular thing after the fact. And some of my timers out there, I'm starting to do something a little different because I want my timers to be unique from other people, and some of them have gotten some positive reviews as well. So I'm glad to see that. Glad some of you find them very soothing, and I think I've already featured those last week, so I won't be doing that again today. Also, in the news, in our Riddle Me snack times, I actually found a lot of things to do with hippies. Food trends that happened in the 70s, accredited to the hippies, that are still like the big thing today. And so if you have a chance, check out Hippity Doodah. They're responsible for things that we eat today, like avocado toast and the multi-grain breads and stained glass jello. And stained glass jello's part of my little recipe list. And some of these things take a little more time than my usual recipes, but I just couldn't resist. The next set of Riddle Me Din-Dins, we're going to start heading around the world to give a nod to where all of my subscribers come from. So this week we're going to head off to Burma, and after that we may just skip between Burma and Vietnam just a little bit more, and then we're going to head back across to other parts of the world, and we're just going to have a big adventurous staycation in our kitchens in the next little bit coming up, as I give a nod to where all of my subscribers are from. And I think it's just so interesting to see what the norms of foods would be in different kitchens going around the world. And for those of us who are lucky enough to live in or near cities, metropolitans in any country, we probably know these different kinds of foods, but this is how to make them. And so the processes are getting a little more intricate in our Riddle Me Din Dins, but don't worry, by the time we hit summer, I'll have some good old-fashioned, easy, simple, minor, very few ingredient recipes. We will come back to this simple, but I just thought it would be a nice way to say thank you to all of my subscribers. So this Tuesday, be ready for our live episode. We're going to travel through Burma in our kitchens. All right. Now, something new that's changed just a tiny bit. This week coming up, we're going to be having a tuck-in and chill. And our tuck-in and chills have evolved. And again, because of accidents and technical difficulties, I started involving ghost stories, my original collection of things that I've been sensing over time as just a sprinkle on top. But I have found some public domain, creepy or scary stories. They're very old-fashioned, but I am trying to pick the ones I think might be interesting and that we could easily imagine for ourselves today. And considering whether or not I'm going to make them into their own episodes, or for now, they're just embedded inside the Tuck-In and Chill storytelling time, where I'll be reading it in whisper or low voices to help you try to fall asleep. And so I'll be exploring some of these different stories coming to us from the 1800s and early 1900s, if they are public domain. And that will be happening, coming up live this Friday night at 11 p.m. That's later on this week. Now, of course, Sundays will be Dragonflight. We have had some big issues with uploading and getting into Dragonflight, which has cost me some time getting onto the channel on time, and just even getting into the Dragonflight realm itself. So we have not done much in my original goal to gear me up in front of all of you. There are new areas in there. People are flying around on dragons. I have not achieved this yet. I know I have to get with the program. I'm going to do a little bit of research. I don't usually, but I'll do a little bit of research for your sake, as much as mine, so we can get back on track with the progress there. So I am aware. I don't want to bore you. I don't want to lose my audience for the gaming time. So we're heading back to Dragonflight tomorrow night, and I think I will be scheduling it also for 10 p.m. So I'll be catching up on rescheduling everything sometime tomorrow afternoon. And so big shout out to everyone out there for that. So looking through my top videos, actually in the last 48 hours, the most popular has been our last gamer night. And the full moon thumbnail that's happening there with the big reflective ring around it, which in the real world would tell us that tomorrow morning is going to be unusually cold, so grab a sweater, which I think is great in this dragon world. But because we've been running around in the snow caverns the last couple of episodes, not getting too much done, but there is ice and snow, and they make for some pretty nice pictures. But this picture, it was actually done again interfacing with the AI. And I hear out there that there's a lot of debate between, I'm not really the one painting that picture with my hands, and yet I'm the one interfacing with it. Some people like AI artwork, and some people hate the AI artwork. I'm hoping you're enjoying it, because I want to make sure that I do as much as possible to look as unique as possible, and hopefully the AI is not plagiarizing anything. So these are all my pictures, and I like it that way. So let me just take another check through. What else can I tell you? So the biggest change has been that we have our 100 subscribers, and they've stuck with us, so thank you. Because your account is private, I don't know who you are to thank you by name, but thank you very much for joining us, whoever you are, 100 subscriber, and I'm just really happy that you're here and that you stayed. And let's see, other top videos for me this week are, well, I sent a promo out to join us because Venus wants you. Of course I do. And Rain on the Water which is a promo. I've started to show myself floating around in a little rubber dinghy, experimenting with different things to try to look like I'm in a bathing suit and have something unique floating beside me in a little inner tube. I've got to catch up on those. I was trying to find a short that can last longer and still retain the type of attention that my dungeon, Lost in the Dungeon, did, but I have not achieved the same amount of hits. I think I'm going back to the 5 to 8 second snaps, but I'm going to try to give it something a little more this time, and so that the people viewing will join us rather than just say, "What did I just watch?" But that's all right. That's all right if I confuse them and they come in curious. I like that. But then to keep them. And I do apologize. I have not finished the end video for the original Lost in the Dungeons thing. But it's because I changed my mind about what I was going to do. And I've learned that trying to develop a video game for us, it's going to take a little more than I thought. So I'm putting that idea on hold for now. And while I work on that and try to learn more about coding and designing in computers, I will. Look at this. Here we go. I've been really, really busy this past couple of weeks, as you can tell. Rushing around a bit, but getting a lot of very important things done. So that's okay. So sorry about that. But hey, I'm alive. Those things will happen. So yeah, there will be an end that will help bring it together and make it make sense. You're going to finally see what's going to come around the corner, because there is something I keep cutting off at a certain place because of a reason. And because I found those public domain creepy stories, I think it really fits with the story that I told on the last Tuckin' and Chill. So I want to produce that story in its own video episode so that I can show you what does come around the corner. So those will eventually make sense. It's in the works. And I'm just finding that because of my day job, because of school and all the commuting, I just gave myself a break, and I'm seeing that it takes a lot of work to be online. And I know that a lot of people, once they become monetized, they'll only do this about 3 times a week. I'm learning why. And so I'm still considering tweaking things even more to be less live online. If I'm finding that, for example, my Tuesday nights don't seem to be drawing the crowd. And the reason I did Riddle Me Din Din and Riddle Me Snack Night and tried to hold it every week is because it was my most popular set of videos. It's the one that people go to the most often in their own time, not when I'm live, but in their own time. And they really like the riddles, even if they're not cooking the food. And I want to keep my subscribers happy and give them the content that I didn't originally think I would be making. And it happened by accident. That it was the most popular thing. So I am considering, because I do have to be away once a month, that maybe I should only do the live Riddle Me Din Dins twice a month and have shorter versions of Never Seen Before just feed out on the alternate weeks. But I'm not sure if that's the right way to go, at least not yet. So for now, I'll still be showing up live 3 times a week. And right now I'm excited about touring around the world to visit all the places my subscribers come from, with mini menus for them all to give you all a nod before I make this change. So so buckle up, get your taste buds ready, because there's a lot that's going to happen between now and then. And I am looking forward to July, because I will have more time on my hands for at least a couple of months. And we're reaching the end of May. We are reaching the point where I will have been a VTuber for 3 solid months, and then I will be away for 1 weekend because I'm not going to take all of my equipment with me, and I do not own a smartphone. That's right, you heard me. I neither have a GPS nor a smartphone. I'm doing things as economically as possible to afford the things that I like more. And what I like doing is I'm getting ready to cosplay myself, and I'm heading over to YetiCon in June, and that will be the weekend of June 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th. I probably will be back in time to do Dragonflight that week, but the guild meeting will have to be something that I will have to postpone for the 1 week. And that week, let me see. If we're doing a Tuck and Chill this week, that's going to actually land on June the 2nd. I think 2 to 3 weeks from now. So 2 to 3 weeks from now, yeah. So 4. Okay, by the time I guess we're supposed to be celebrating my fourth month as a VTuber, that's when I'll be gone for YetiCon. But I will be taking pictures, of course, and I may or may not, I'm not sure, run it through the Corel Paint to use for some thumbnails for you, because there are some things I'm seeing on the Google Trends that I think I could make if I use pictures of me cosplaying, real pictures of me cosplaying. So since I have used in my original, before I was a rigged avatar, I did use some of my own face pictures, but I did run them through posterization and stuff like that. So I may do that again for an episode, just because I do know there are VTubers out there, or YouTubers, that do show their real selves when they're cosplaying, because they came out of the gamer world and the cosplay world before getting into VTubing, just like me. Although I think they do it better. It's something I might dabble in just a little bit. Just so you know I'm out there. Because I hear people debating, are the people behind these VTubers avatars, are they pretty, not pretty? Pretty, not pretty? Actually, my relatives who've seen this have said they can actually see my face in this face. I've changed the eye color to be suitable to this character. As a blood elf, her eyes are supposed to be glowing, and it was a rigged avatar facial expression to have it glow. I haven't figured out how to make that happen, but there should be moments where I can make it glow, and we have plans for why it glows. Remembering, if you look at my episodes for Brave Immortal Souls, which I will finally get back to expanding on those stories again in a month from now when I've got more time to do it properly, because there's a lot more involved in the different sound effects and background and such for those episodes. And while keeping in mind her debut story as well, which you'll find in that playlist of Brave Immortal Souls, that my body and my soul are two different entities. And that's because I do kind of think of it that way. They're together, they're in unison, and also in keeping in mind Sylvanas is my queen. In the World of Warcraft, as I'm a Belf, you have to take possession of your body. You have to will it to be. You have to will it to move. But you are the being inside of it. That soul behind your eyes, or the eyes being the window to your soul. The eyes in ancient Roman mythologies, of course, and the understanding of the physical path of the scientific measurement of the thing of love, where the soul of the person enters your eyes on first looks, the first glance, and you fall in love because their soul's gone in through your eyes to your heart. It's a path, and so they've got you. And you have to take care of them. Somehow you've got to take care of them. And so I like playing around with these ideas of the soul. And so the glow is when the soul is having its own mind, a mind of its own. We have those moments where we've got to will ourselves to do something, where we're talking to ourselves. And fascinatingly enough, we all think differently. So some people hear their own voice in their head and they're talking to themselves. They can replay something in their mind like a radio. Others don't hear thoughts in their head, which I didn't know was a thing. They have feelings and they don't know how they're going to say it until it comes out of their mouth, which I find fascinating. I don't exist that way, so I don't know what that's like. Some people can play a movie, so they see, just like they're watching a movie, they're seeing the visuals, they're seeing the actions, and they're hearing all the words. So that's another thing. So we're all different, but somehow in all of that, it's our spirit or personality. I guess I use the two synonymously. Anyhow, so that's a lot of talking. Philosophy-ish stuff. But yeah, I'm into that. I'm into thinking about that. So I will eventually figure out how to make me glow my eyes. And the idea is that the MSOL can come out when you face yourself, when you pep talk yourself, so it can look straight into my eyes. And, I was playing with the idea of having it rigged like a pet. So if you tell me something that's shocking, or I need to give you a pet slap in the cheek, then it could glow and pop out and splat against the window screen like it's smacking you for having a dirty mouth. Anyways, but those are future days. Those are future thoughts for some other time, or maybe for the Dark V series, which if I'm here a year or two from now, I'm gonna maybe open up that series, or as I develop and become monetized, keep that Dark V series just for my subscribers on their own days and times. So, but we shall see. I'm looking at and learning about what everyone's doing out there, and I'll figure it out. Just feeling things around for now to see how it all goes. Now, since there isn't too much to tell you, there's not much that have changed. I continue to post new episodes. I have gone back, as I mentioned last week, to instead of the mini shorts, focusing on developing and posting some normal sized episodes, longer episodes in the different playlist areas that I had started originally. And I'm glad that I did that, because I want to still provide the services that I intended to do. But I'm also seeing that that doesn't pick up as many 100% viewerships, or plus that that I need to get figured out by analytics. And I'm worried because I'm seeing that the YouTube thing isn't recommending my videos necessarily anymore. A lot of the ones that tanked hadn't been given the thumbnail time at all. So I feel that I am forced to go back and split my time back into redeveloping those mini shorts. But I do want to have to say something about it. So I figured out how I'm going to do that. It'll be more like little commercials for each of my podcasts. And I'm going to see if the analytics picks me back up again. So I'll be playing with that. So in the meantime, since I knew that some of my viewers, some of my subscribers do tend to pop in on the 1 hour mark after I start my feeds, and because I tend not to want to go for a full hour anymore, I'm stopping at 20 and 30 minutes. I'm trying to stall for time. We've been on there for 23-ish minutes. So what I did was I put aside, and you're going to hear me clicking here. I put aside Harry Potter Puzzles and Spells. Now I'm going to have to adjust the screens a bit. So you're going to see me leaving the war room, and you're going to see how I do it. Oh, so magical. And it's background number 8. I wish I could name them, but they don't seem to save. They seem to want to have a number code. So here I am. And, oh, you can't see that. So for me, I see a green screen. You guys will see just blacked out. And here I am. And I'm going to bring up Harry Potter Puzzles and Spells. Haven't done it in a while. Didn't do it on the gamer night. Because I was trying to go back to... Here we have it. So I'm going to just adjust how we see this. I guess this will affect my end screen in the end as well. But let's do it. And gotta make sure you can see the whole gaming surface, or as much as possible of it. Whoop, we're gonna have to do a lot more of shrinking there. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna flip this way. There I am. And let me see. If I put it up like this, you're good. And then for me, I know what I used to do. Okay, well that's showing enough of the screen, I think. So, and then I used to have fun putting on my Harry Potter wardrobe. So, let's just do it. enjoying the process, right? So, I'm going to put on my Slytherin medallion today. I like having necklaces or gems added to my necklace, we'll say. So let's get this done. Hook that on there. Get nice discretion. Alright, let's see. Do I feel like putting on anything else today? Sometimes I put on a brick wall so I can kind of blend in with the background of this. Let's see. I'll go find my brick wall today. All my little things I collected, huh? Did I keep the brick wall? Oh, here it is. My little red brick wall. And I'll put it down over here. There we go. So I can kind of blend in with their brick wall. And should I put anything on the brick wall today? What are we feeling? Just to be silly, let's have a drink. Let's stick a drink on the wall. Or there should be a cat. I don't even know if I have a cat. Let's go for something that'll represent. Let's represent Gilly Water. Let's do that. We'll set it all up. Ditchy. It's Ditchy Water. But we'll pretend it's Gilly Water. We'll stick it there on my. There we go. We'll stick it here on my brick wall. That's alright. There, magical potion floating around with me. That's alright. So we'll do that. There, locked in. There we go, we're locked in. And oh, maybe the drink is a bother, but meh. Okay, let's play. That's enough being silly now. So we're gonna play. Just checking out what I'm doing over here. So an event has ended. Alright, so let's take a look at how we're doing. So Quidditch Boy is out for the weekend. I think this is the new thing. They've shifted Professor Snape to Sundays, which he used to be part of during the week. He used to be a Friday creature. So I don't know why that happened. Let's take a look at where we're at compared to the other groups out there. Oh, and I've frozen again. Okay, so I'm asking for lives. Let's take a look over here. Nobody's online except me right now. We're fallen to 5th place. We want to fix that. I was trying to bake to get trophies, because the little trophies, they help us stay ahead of the other groups. So come on now, let's do the daily. Also, I don't know if I mentioned to you guys, I've been giving out lollipops to kids that I work with. Really weird flavors. They're telling me they really like the ketchup flavored lollipop, which I don't even want to try to venture into that. I'm not into ketchup chips. I don't know if you are, but know that there's a ketchup flavored lollipop out there. They also really enjoy the maple bacon lollipop. These are all Canadian flavors. And there is a Saskatoon berry, which I do think tastes nice. There's a birthday cake lollipop, which I think tastes nice. A ginger ale lollipop, which I think is like really snazzy flavor. It really woke me up, and yet it was nice. And there's an Nanaimo bar flavor, which I haven't tried, and I was thinking I would try it. I got these from Party City, which are owned by Canadian Tire. So if you're Canadian, you know what kind of store I'm talking about. Americans, I don't know if you know about it. But it is one of our kind of general stores, but also has automotive department, and you can get gas there and all this business. But anything you need in a Canadian home, right now, they're setting up like the things for your gardens and your patios and your barbecuing and all that business is going on right now. And so today I did some potting of those space tomatoes from Tomatosphere, and I feel really good about them. And I got two things. My grandparents always had snapdragons and these tiny, tiny little white or blue flowers. They're called Elysium, I think, or Elysium, something like Elysian Fields. It's very similar. I thought I want to channel my grandparents on my balcony this year, and so I planted those as well, and so I'm hoping I'm going to have a nice little garden. So the baby doves, they keep coming back, but I think they've learned not to stick around. They're not nesting here, which I'm glad, because when they nested last summer, I really didn't have use of my balcony at all. And so they keep, they think we've got a compromise going on, because these little guys, they don't come near my chair. I dared to put an actual like outdoor carpet there, and I was scared to do it, but they haven't come near the side that has my carpet, the bulk side by my door. But I do have, it's a very weird shaped balcony where I think from the street it looks like you get a nice big balcony, but half of it is just this slender thing, 2 feet wide, where you have to shimmy sideways. I think it's good for smokers. Maybe that's why it's like that. Good for smokers. But for me, useless. And I think they think, since I don't walk onto that edge, I don't go to that side, they can have that skinny side, and I can have the big fat side. So at least my furniture's not been visited by a bird. And I'm hoping my plants will not be visited by a bird. But that one little corner, I'm hoping for a big rain to clean everything out, but I keep having to tell them to go away. And the problem is, last year I would open my balcony door all the time and sing to them, and sometimes I'd have to put something in my recycling. I go out there and those little birds would panic, and I'd be out there, but I never hurt them. I never went near them. So they just stare at me when I say, "Doves, you gotta go, you can't be there." They just stare at me, and then they sing their little cute song, and that cute song is why I never thought to shoo away Daddy Bird to begin with, because they serenade you every morning with their dove call. And I'm like, don't sing to me. Be afraid of me. I'm the predator. Come on, move. You've got to leave. And they just look at me and they coo. And I'm like, come on. You've got to leave. You can't live here. But this was where they were born and they were safe here. So I'm conflicted about it. Just a little. But they're so cute. And it's nice that they want to visit, I guess. So, but convincing them not to come back, that part hasn't worked. So, but I see their logic. They're giving me my side, and they want to have the skinny side. I'm almost tempted to just let them, but I know that if they try to have birds there, we're not allowed to. Notices go out to warn us to shoo them away. So, I don't know. But they are cute. I do like their sound, and I'm like, stop liking their sound. Tell them to go home. Except this was their home. Anyways, so that's enough rambling about my doves. That's my dove situation right now. And but I do find it peaceful. I am coming home, eating dinner out there, kind of falling asleep out there. It's been sort of comfortable, which has been nice. Alright, so coming back to the game, I love the Phoenix. I don't want to trade the Phoenix for anything. I don't find any other pet can take out as much as the Phoenix can, and it's a level 2 now, so that's great. It's been slow going. I've been using up all of my lives to maybe level 1 time, if at all. And I don't know how to get... Oh, I don't think I'm going to win. I keep ending up with just like one thing left. Also, I binge watched this week the Yellow Jackets. I didn't think I would like it, but I found it interesting because stories I've never heard before. Anything that's not a rerun, I'm happy to watch at least once. I'm dying to find out if the rumor is true that Wednesday Addams is going to come back to Netflix, and when oh when is the Dance of Dragons going to come back? I want to see this so badly. And I'm sad that spoilers let me know Rhaenyra is not going to sit very long on the throne, and they're going to kill off her aunt who should have been queen to begin with. So I'm sad about all of that. But I'm hoping they're just rumors and that they're incorrect. I don't know. Okay, Hermione, help us out. Hmm. Oh boy. So what else can I tell you about this week? I don't even know. So in trends through Google Trends, one of the things I see is actually Halloween costumes and rating how scary they are or not. And I found that interesting. I didn't think I'd see something like that around this time of year. But then I went to Party City and I saw that they actually are starting to top up their Halloween costumes already. But then I realized Anime North is coming up. I think that was this weekend. And then YetiCon is going to be coming up in a couple weeks from now. So there are a bunch of cons out there where people would need costumes. So maybe there are a lot of events keeping it like a relevant thing. I don't know. And it's all done in black and white. So I have actually been holding back a kitchen that's very black and white and a village that's very black and white in the AI produced interactions that I've done with my character. And so I'm thinking, since that seems to be a trend on Google Trends, maybe I should try that out. Oh, I ran out of moves. I was trying to set up for something big there. Oh well. So that may be coming out. And I do have a couple of like Wiccan looking backgrounds for kitchen views for the Riddle Me Din Dins. And I was, I hold things, maybe I shouldn't, but I hold things for different seasons and such when I find them and I think they look cool. Although it is taking up a lot of room on my computer to do that. So I've got to kind of cut that out. But there's some I'm sitting on that I may just use sooner rather than later. Okay. Send Hagrid through. I thought she would do more for me than that. Okay. Oh, so close and yet so far. Let's get this done. Let's go into the pot with you. Come on, Hermione, do something good. Hmm. gonna send her down again. She's popping up a lot. Go Hermione. What can I do? Oh, here we go. Oh, so close and yet so far. Sometimes I'm scanning to see if I can make a gem. It looks like I don't have enough time. Dang it. Okay, I guess there's no way around that. At least Hagrid is out and free. Come on, Hagrid, do something big for me. Okay, there's a 4. Come on, little bottles, you can do it. Oh no, I won't have enough for all those orange things. Dang it. We can try it again. Okay. Oh, the Phoenix couldn't have come at a better time. Yay. Let's send Hermione down one last time. Oh, let's see if she can pull out a miracle for us. Will the game let me win? Yay! Thank you, game. It let me win. Okay. I think it's time for us to play Quidditch. Oh, next puzzle next week? Oh, I must have finished it already. It looks like I have some good bonus plays, so I'll have a few lives to play with next time around. Okay, here's with the puzzles. We have only 2 levels left to go with that. 1 life left to play. Let's do it. Here we go, here we go. Get those little gremlins out. Excuse me. I just have a dry throat, no worries. Okay, getting low on lives. I hope I can make it. Please make it. Okay. Getting too dry. Oh, that's not a good showing. We're gonna end the game. I may not have any lives left now. Nope. Okay, so I'm at level 2,491. Who knew there were so many levels? And there's still a few chapters to go in this gaming world. I wonder what it's saying here. Well, that's all that we can do for that. So, let's take a look. Did I affect any change in our posting? No, we're still in 5th place, but not by too much. 300 points. Next up is 362. Next up is 381. Next up from that is 413. This is potentially obtainable. So whenever I can't sleep at night, this is where I better remember to come. So now, in this screen capture, I'm just going to turn that off for a bit. And let's see, I'm going to readjust myself now. So this is a quick and dirty way to get all those extras taken off your system. And it's just, hi, it's me. I'm Venus. And let's go back to our war room. That, I believe, is number 11. Yes, it is. My marble walls. I just love them. Alright. So, getting rid of that for the night, since we've run our course with all of our lives. Part of my problem is...
Like me, the
Google is sometimes putting their ads in on my opening and ending screens, and so they seem to put them right where I keep trying to play my videos from, and it's messing with me being able to use the opening and end screens in a timely manner the way I would like. Now, let's see here. Going back to the channel dashboard to see if there's anything else I could tell you. And there really isn't. Okay. So next, there's not too much to tell. We've covered everything. Not too many changes, not too many new goals. More, I just want to complete the old goals. And content will still be pumping out all this week. So Dragonflight tomorrow. We've got Tuesday night, Riddle Me Din Din. We've got the Friday night Tuckin' and Chill. And then back here for our guild night, for our guild meetings, to update you on our progress and wishes and dreams. So far I don't have any new requests from subscribers, so I'm going to go back and dabble with whatever it is I'm going to dabble with. And finish writing some scripts so that they're ready to go for Tuesday. Well, it's been almost an hour, 55 minutes. I think I'm going to call it for the day, and wish all of my subscribers and returning viewers a happy weekend. It's been gorgeous out here. Get outside, see some sunshine, move your bodies, drink some water. I raise my glass to you and your health, and also to mine. Chin chin. And if you haven't hydrated today, please get out there and hydrate. It'll do your organs some good. So be kind to yourself and take care. I'm going to finally bring us back to the end screen. You know it well. You'll be seeing me adjust the view on it as it plays. And have a great night, a great weekend, and a great week ahead. Take care of yourselves, everybody. I'll see you next time. This is Venus Kalita, signing off.
Pixel Watch does a lot of stuff. Lets me track my fitness with Fitbit,
Sushi for Simu,
and get help from Google when I pay for stuff. Now, even my assistant has an assistant, so she can do even more. What? Is that my boba?